an Italian-inspired mansion complete with its own Venetian canal. These two incredible Perth homes are currently on the market and they could be yours for the right price.
It really is like staying in a hotel.
This was like the ultimate castle.
Work of art, bit of a masterpiece.
A Venetian masterpiece, a slice of Italy. This magnificent mansion would be at home in the Italian countryside, but you'll find it right here in the middle of Wembley.
The idea was to replicate what was so much a part of our lives when we met.
It's as much a love story as it is a home. Sonia's husband designed and built the house as a romantic gift so she wouldn't miss Venice or the island of Capri.
Isle of Capri comes from the island of Capri, where we spent a lot of our summers before we had children, and then obviously our travels, we would go and see family in Venice.
It's essentially two houses in one, separated by the Grand Canal. More than 800 square metres of internal living with 2 kitchens, 6 bedrooms and 5 bathrooms.
We went to Vietri sul Mare, where they do all the hand-painted tiles for the walls, so that they are actually the part of the house that I'm really going to miss because I can't take them with me.
They've done every single detail to perfection and it's stood the test of time.
Real estate agent Brent Compton says it's hard to put a price on art, and that's exactly what this Italian masterpiece is.
The record price for Wembley is 3.25, period. For a smaller block with a much smaller house, probably half the size, we're definitely going to set a new benchmark for the suburb.
From an artistic marvel to an architectural wonder.
He saw architecture as art.
This is the Tomich House in City Beach, designed by architect Ivan Ivanov in 1969.
Ivanov was renowned for using the humble concrete block to construct his homes, and this is no exception.
Ivanov has a cult following in Perth, with his distinctive properties often in hot demand. Fashion designer Liz Davenport and her husband bought this one 30 years ago.
It's actually quite sacrilegious. Some people look at the house as an architectural wonder, and I look at the house as a fabulous family home.
In fact, for years, Liz didn't even realise the significance of Ivanov's work.
Because then it felt like it was almost a temple and had to be revered and respected twice as much.
Mid-century architects tended to favour a lot of that rectilinear form. This, however, is different. So this is revolving around a very large central staircase, and everything sort of revolves around that.
It takes more than one visit to understand the layout. With 5 stories, it's like a labyrinth, full of winding staircases and tiny passageways.
The parents' retreat is on the top level with the most incredible view. Every night I can watch the sunset from somewhere in the house.
Outside, a pool and tennis court. The shell of the house is still sturdy, but new owners will need to be prepared to give the inside a bit of TLC.
But in terms of knocking down walls or having to rejig the space, absolutely not necessary, so it's cosmetic.
With 360-degree views from the rooftop terrace, agent Kate Freeshow says you'd be mad to knock it down.
This home, when it underwent its extension and renovation in 1985, they were able to build an extra 2 floors that you could not get through council now.
2 very different homes awaiting 2 very different buyers, both masterpieces in their own right.
So it's a very unique opportunity.